Good afternoon. Welcome to First Congregational Church, United Church of Christ, Atlanta. My name is Trey Clegg, and I'm the organist of this historic church. Our pastor is the Reverend Dr. Dwight Andrews. Today we continue our new series of midweek musical meditations with music of all women composers. I hope that this program and the ones to come will give you solace, lift your spirits, and encourage your souls. Please invite your friends to join us every Wednesday at noon. Thank you for your prayers and continued support. God bless you. The repertoire in today's recital begins with a large toccata, which is the final movement from an organ sonata by celebrated African-American woman composer Florence Price. Miss Price was the first African-American woman composer to have a piece premiered by a major symphony orchestra in the early 20th century. Next, we hear the reflective piece entitled Meditation by African-American woman composer Betty Jackson King, who was another trailblazer among women composers of color. Third, I'll play a theme and series of variations based on the rollicking hymn tune, When the Roll is Called Up Yonder, I'll Be There, by award-winning concert organist Joyce Jones. Today's arrangement of this hymn tune features only the pedals of the organ, which I will play entirely with my feet. Finally, I'll conclude today's performance with We Shall Overcome, a programmatic suite in 4 movements by African-American woman composer Dr. Sharon J. Willis from Atlanta. A programmatic suite is a piece which tells a story through music. This suite tells the story of the songs, struggles, violence, and hope of the American Civil Rights Movement of the 1950s and 60s. My dear friend and colleague, the legendary soprano Laura English Robinson, will join me in today's performance of this suite. God bless you, dear friends. Mrs. Rosa Parks was arrested on December 1st, 1955, after refusing to give up her seat to a white man in the white-only section of a segregated city bus in Montgomery, Alabama. 3 musical variations based on We Shall Overcome will express the simple belief in freedom, Mrs. Parks' graceful spirit, and her personal conflict between faith and fear after her arrest.
We shall overcome.
Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. and Reverend Ralph David Abernathy Sr. led many protest marches throughout the South, beginning December 5th, 1955, with the bus boycott in Montgomery, Alabama. They sang spirituals of conviction. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me round. Keep on a-walkin', keep on a-talkin', walking up to freedom land. In the marches they prayed daily, guide my feet, Lord, while I run this race, for I don't want to run this race in vain. These spirituals were a testament of faith as they faced death at every turn on the marches.
Ain't gonna let nobody turn me round, turn me round, turn me round. Ain't gonna let nobody turn me round. Keep on a-walking, keep on a-talking, marching up the freedom way. Guide my feet while I run this race. Guide my feet, Lord, while I run this race. Guide my feet while I run this race, for I don't want to run this race in vain.
On Sunday morning, September 15th, 1963, 4 little girls who were dressed in their beautiful white dresses were preparing for Youth Day at 16th Street Baptist Church in Birmingham. They were killed after a bomb blast in the church basement at 9:00 a.m. This movement of the suite begins with the chiming of the 9th hour, followed by the organ playing the Sunday school song, Jesus Loves the Little Children, All the Children of the World. Red and yellow, black and white, they are precious in his sight. Jesus loves the little children of the world. Then the spiritual, Get on Board, Little Children, There's Room for Many a More, begins the death summons in the music. The dismal melody, accompanied by descending atonal fifths in the organ, anticipates the fatal bomb blast. The 4 explosive chords illustrate the bomb blast, with the left hand playing the black keys D flat, E flat, A flat, D flat, while the right hand simultaneously plays on the white keys D, E, A, D. Black D-E-A-D against white D-E-A-D. In the analogy, these are indeed symbolic. The pedal point played by the feet on the note G stands for girls, and on the note D stands for death, compels the listener to experience a grotesque virtual reality to the past. Finally, this movement ends with the feet playing in the organ in the minor mode. Somebody's crying, Lord, kumbaya.
Jesus loves the little children, all the children of the world, red and yellow, black and white, they are precious in His sight. Jesus loves the little children of the world.
The final movement begins with the spiritual, "There is a balm in Gilead to make the wounded whole. There is a balm in Gilead to heal the sin-sick soul." Without this healing balm of hope, we would fall prey to endless desperation, despair, and depression. We have come over a way that with tears has been watered. We have come treading the path through the blood of the slaughtered. Yet deep in my heart, I do believe we shall overcome someday. This is our hope, black and white together someday.
There is a balm in Gilead to make the wounded whole. There is a balm in Gilead to heal the sin-sick soul.
Thank you for joining us for today's midweek musical meditation at First Church. I hope that today's performance brought you hope and inspiration. Please continue to join us, and we would invite you to continue to support all the ministries here at First Congregational. God bless you.
This is Dwight Andrews, pastor of First Congregational Church in Atlanta. Thank you for joining us for this special musical program. To support First Church and its many ministries, please go to www.firstchurchatl.org/giving. For more information about us, please visit our website at www.firstchurchatl.org or simply call us at 404-659-6255. The number for our prayer line is 762-244-3163. Thank you for joining us.